Today I'm going to show you how to make a chicken curry in 30 minutes. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Nasima Khatun. Today I'll be showing you how to make the perfect chicken curry, which is quick, so easy, and takes you 30 minutes. So this is about approximately 1 kg chicken, but you just make sure they are cut slightly smaller than normal, and so that they can cook quickly. So you can ask your butchers to do that for you. Then you will need a few onions. So I've got quite a lot of onions in there, but I'm going to use about 3 medium-sized onions. And what I've done, I've blitzed it, and it's coarse. It's not fine. We don't want it to be too fine, otherwise the flavor won't be nice and fresh. So it's just coarse consistency of the onion. I also have some garlic and ginger grated, so 2 garlic and 1 thumb-sized ginger that I have grated finely. And finally, guys, this is my mixed masala powder for a chicken curry or a meat curry. This is the trick, guys. You need to get in on this. When I was growing up, my dad used to have a spice mix ready to cook for chicken or meat, and you didn't have to faff around putting a teaspoon of coriander, teaspoon of cumin. So it's all in there. You'll find the recipe for this in the description part of the video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add all the spices, the onions and the garlic, and then I'm going to cook it because we want it to cook quickly. So first of all, I'm going to add all the spices. So this is my mixed spice, and it's got everything in it. I don't need to separate anything. So it's got cumin, coriander, turmeric, chilli, curry powder. It also has garam masala. It has some dried ginger, but that's why I'm going to add. I'm adding less ginger in the actual paste. So of this, I'm going to add about 1.5 tablespoons. So that's about 1, and that's half. And that's more than enough. Then I'm going to add my garlic and ginger paste. You can't have curry without your garlic and ginger. 2 teaspoons of tomato paste, and approximately a teaspoon to 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Depends on how much you will prefer. So I'm going to mix this first before putting the onion in, because we want the spices to mix nicely with the chicken. So this is such a quick method to cook your chicken curry. I know it looks like a roast. You know, you can even put this in the oven after you're done. If you just don't want to put anything in the stove, you can do that as well. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some natural yogurt. So about maybe 2 tablespoons. You have to mix it with your hand, guys. It's, you know, with the spoons and tongs, it's not going to get the spices mixed in properly. If you like a red color, you can add a bit more tomato paste a bit later on when you're cooking, but for now this is fine. So if you want to, if you are not in such a hurry, maybe you can keep this to marinate, but I want to cook it immediately because when I come home from work I want it all done. So now I'm going to add my onions. So I'm adding about 3 medium-sized onions, because we want the chicken to have lots of masala. We want it to have lots of the masala that we can, you know, eat with the rice. Okay, here we go. That's done. I am ready to cook this. So here's my timer. If you can see, put 30 minutes and we're going to start. Okay, and I'm going to put it here so you can see. So now, so I'm going to cook my chicken curry in a frying pan. This is a deep, wide frying pan. You can cook in a wok. The reason for cooking in a wide, open pan is it cooks faster and it fries the spices and the onion and the ginger better, so that there is no lingering smell. If you cooked in a long hollow pot, it would just cook the onion rather than fry it. So I'm going to add about, first of all, I'm just going to add 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil. I'm using olive oil, but you can use vegetable oil. So put the heat up slightly, so when we put the chicken in there, it's going to sizzle and it will cook nicely. And then I'm going to add my chicken. So at this stage, the heat needs to be high, quite high. Do not cover your pan at this stage because we want the onion and the chicken to fry in the oil. If you cover the pan, there will be a lot of moisture from the chicken that will make it too watery at this stage. So once the chicken seals, turn it over. Now that both sides slightly sealed, you can put the heat to medium, cover, let it cook and check on it. So it's been cooking for 10 minutes now. I'm going to uncover it and have a look at it. So now you can see the oil is slightly separating from the spice, so the spice is cooking nicely. So we just let it cook and until the chicken is cooked. If you want to add anything else, like some people might want to add tandoori paste to give it a bit of a flavor, that's fine as well. You can also add lime juice to give it a kick, that's fine as well. I do add a lot of lime juice in my cooking, but what I'm going to add is some pasta sauce because I like mine a little bit red and creamy. On a normal day, it takes 1 hour to cook a chicken curry with the chicken that's whole, but we can do it in half an hour because of the method I've used, because we've added all the spices and onions together and everything cooked together. That's why it's doable, especially on a busy day when you've come home from work. You just want to do something really quickly and you want to eat fresh. That's the way to do it.